Yeah, so you can see the Bougainvillea along here. It's all grown well, just how I wanted it really. It's starting to grow through the fence a little bit, and we're going to cut that now on the other side. This is actually growing quite well. These are a few new plants that I put in. But just here by this gate and beyond, there's new plants in here because the old ones were dying. Look at this one. Look. This one here, believe it or not, has been in here for about 2.5 years. That's a new one there, look. But I don't have much hope for that either. There's a new bunch. So what we're going to do is dig out all these sort of dead looking ones, even these ones here with the slightly yellow leaves. You wouldn't believe it, they're 2.5 years old. Right, the same, exactly the same as those over there. So I stand defeated, and we're going to dig them all out, and we're going to replant them over there on that tin fence over there. So dug a little bit out. And yeah, well, that's a sort of new one. We'll leave it. Yeah, I don't know what's up with it. Well, we'll leave these new ones here, look, until they start dying, and then we'll move those, but you never know. So, what are you saying? They don't root? Well, that would indicate, if they're not rooting, that would indicate phosphate. But I mean, we've put in grow bags. No good? Good. Well, that's what I mean, the soil's very good here. And we've even put in, you know, we've mixed in, you know, bags, soil bags and stuff, and we've taken them out and had the bugs out of them and all sorts, haven't we? Yeah. But yeah, you wouldn't believe these are 2.5 years old now. You know, so we'll dig them out, replant them. It was very successful, because the ones I pulled out before and threw in a bucket, I mean, they would obviously look dead, you know, like this one here, look. And Fon's, they were in a bucket for about a month. And while I was away, Fon said, oh, well, I'll just plant them here and see what happens. And they're all growing. Same as this one here, look. It's sort of nearly dead. You've got like 1 or 2 leaves on it, and that's it. But I bet you, when we dig that one out and replant it, it'll start filling out. So I'm not too bothered now, because we've got all this cover on the left-hand side. And it's quite nice, I guess, at the end of the day, we can walk through here now and, you know. So in hindsight, it's probably not too bad, because we've still got a barrier here, you know, with all these mature plants now. And we'll have a bit round the back, you know, in between the trees and what have you. You know, we can now walk around. So we put these teak in here because I thought, well, it'd offer some shade maybe for these plants. Maybe that was it. We've had, you know, bits of green netting hanging over to shade them. You wouldn't believe what we've been trying to do to keep these things alive. Anyway, I'll give up. Yeah, it's the wet season now. It's coming up from the sort of south. That's really raining a lot now. It's raining very hard. Hasn't been raining very long, but it looks as though it might continue for half an hour or so. So we'll have water running, I expect, down here eventually. And maybe down here, but it'll be good, I can see where it's going then. See these along here, look. This is the end of the road here, the little fence we put up. These Bougainvillea. They're doing really well. Oh, got to be careful on this uneven ground. Yeah, so we can sort of see this fence. So obviously we've put this bougainvillea here. You know, I've got to be careful on this uneven ground. I've got my welly boots on and steel toe caps. Brought these over from the UK. They're about 50 quid in the UK. But I live in boots in the UK. And this bougainvillea here, we pulled out because it was dead. I mean, it looked dead. Particularly these ones here, look. We were looking at these this morning. You can see a slightly whiter stem as opposed to this. Right, see these ones here? Now they were just thrown in a bucket. They were dead. I just threw them in a bucket, and they were in a bucket for about a month. Nothing in it. I just threw them in a bucket. Anyway, Fon decided to plant them over here, and they've grown. Now they were growing over here, and but these are growing well just in here because we want to cover this fence basically. So went to Global the other day, didn't we?
Yep.
And we were looking at these little hand tools, and Fon said, "Oh, this is no good, this is no good." And I said, "Well, it's only 40 baht, it looks pretty good to me." And now she's saying, "Oh, it's fantastic, it's brilliant." Show them, darling, whatever it is. Yeah, look.
Good.
Hold it up. Is that the one we bought?
Yep.
I thought we bought one with a point on it.
No, not too long.
Yeah. No, that's nice, and you don't even need to put a handle on it. It's like a little curved knife in your hand. It's great.
Very sharp.
Yeah, very sharp, but the secret to all these things is to keep it sharp, which Fon is actually quite good at. She's got a little stone, and she'll sharpen it with a stone.